Alrighty, so today we're going to be looking at something a little bit different. I feel like I say that with almost every video, but what we're going to be doing today is looking at the power and importance of stacking within Dokkan. Now, some of you, I'm sure, are very familiar with the stacking mechanic, especially if you are a seasoned veteran. You know all about it, the whole purpose and how powerful it is. But this video is more suited for people that hear about stacking and they're like, what in the world is that? And how does it work? And why do people get so excited about it, right? That is kind of what we are catering to this for. So if you do just want to see some units hit high numbers, but you already know what stacking is, you can go ahead and feel free to stick around and watch that. But if you are someone who does not know how important stacking is, we're going to be going into a gameplay that is a long event, specifically the movie bosses boss rush stage, where it is going to be almost all of the red zone bosses in succession, and you will really be able to kind of get like a good 15 or so turns out of that, and that is going to show why things are so powerful with the stacking mechanic. Now, what is the stacking mechanic, right? Or how do you know if a unit is a stacker? Well, simply on the super attack effects, if I could pull it up, this is going to be in Japanese, but you'll get the point, right? If it says on here the super attack effect is like, if it just says, like, let's just say for an example, right, greatly raises attack or raises attack. Now, traditionally, or most of the characters are going to say raises attack for 1 turn, or raises defense for 1 turn, or greatly raises defense for 3 turns, or something like that, right? If a unit is a stacker, when you know that the super attack effect is going to say just raises defense, right? It doesn't say for 1 turn, it doesn't say for 3 turns, it doesn't say as the second attacker in a turn. It's just going to be raises defense, and that is it. And in the case of this character right here, who's kind of like, in my opinion, the face of the stacking movement, when you think about stacking, this is always going to be the first guy that comes to mind. His is greatly raises defense on the super attack, right? So that is what we're going to be showing off today. I have a team full of a bunch of characters that can stack. How many times can I say stack in this video? Defensively, this Boo right here, he's raising his defense on super. This guy is raising his defense on his 18 key super attack, and then these guys are also stacking up their defense. We have a little bit of support right here for everybody on the team, and then we have this AGL Ultimate Gohan in order to show off the sort of what is the word? You give Tech Ultimate Gohan, make him look the best that he can look. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. The way we're going to be doing this is I'm going to be showing you guys the first couple of turns, show what everybody looks like when they are at kind of like the beginning before they've done any of the stacking. We'll kind of do like a midway check-in for a couple minutes, and then we will move on to the end, where it's like the last turn. How does it look when they're at the last turn? And there's a good chance that we do take an L in this run, and if we do, you guys will get to see that. So let's go ahead and pull up the team right here. Now what I want to do is do another Boo. We'll do 255% Boos because I think that would just kind of be a fun way to go about it. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first turn, hopefully our rotations aren't terrible, and right off the bat, this can work. Usually you would want I want the Boos or the Ultimate Gohans together, but that is okay because we do have 1 Boo rotation already set up, so that's going to work out nicely. So this is going to be with 50% support coming in from Kid Boo. This Kid Boo is a support menace, but you can see the first turn, where's Gohan's defense? It's at 270,000, and then these guys are at 219,000 this is with support. So keep in mind, this is not going to be their raw number, but they are going to be raising on the super attacks. But I'd be willing to bet my top dollar that Turles goes ahead and supers Gohan right here, and we don't get to see the attacks or the defensive stats go up. Yeah, there it is. So, as always, the RNG gods have to always mess with my showcases. Not even my showcases, but my videos. So now we have to wait another turn to see that, but hopefully we'll be able to kind of set up Ultimate Gohan with him within the next. So like I can't talk. The next time we see Tech Ultimate Gohan, he'll have this Ultimate Gohan linked up with him, and we'll be able to kind of look at where he's going to be at his best, right? We're going to float off Vegito, and keep in mind, these guys are also stacking on these as well, so we're going to see their defensive numbers shoot. It'll probably be in like the 400, 500k-ish range on the next turn, because you have to keep in mind that we do have this support coming in from Kid Boo, so that is going to make a considerable difference in their defensive numbers. So after this turn right here, we will go ahead and switch over to like the middle of the fight. But you can see right here, we're at 348k defense on Boo. Wow, there's one, I always forget which link that is, but one link that Gohan is giving a ton of defense. So we're going to keep that like this, and then we're going to see where they are at. We're going to go boom, and we're not going to worry about the orbs for Gohan on this turn, but we'll still get a decent 18 key super out of him anyway. But now we looked at the defense on this turn, and like I said, after a few turns, we'll go ahead and we'll check back in. I don't know. Let's, like after a few phases of this, we'll see where we're at, right? About the midway point. I think that's around, like LR, or not LR, like Android 13. We'll check back when we get to the Android 13 phase, I guess. So I'll see you guys over there when we are done with that. Hopefully things go well and we don't end up taking the L, but we'll go ahead and check the defensive numbers and all that fun stuff soon. All right, I lied. We're not going to show this turn, but I'm going to show you just for reference, right? What last turn, I believe that the Vegito unit was at like 240. Now you can see we're up to 400k defense. So the defense is already increased a decent bit. You could say it's almost doubled. So there's your kind of first frame of reference of where we're going to be headed. Now imagine this like, 10 turns down the line, we're going to be well over 1 million defense. So just wanted to show you that really quickly, just to show you what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and actually go to the midway point now. Okay, so we have made it to the pseudo midway point of this event, and you can see here we are having a phenomenal time. Defensively, we are looking at 1.1 million for Gohan, despite being stunned for the first turn, and he also has that baseline guard that he's always going to be having as well. So this should be a pretty impressive looking turn for him, especially considering he's going to be taking that attack first, so it is going to be able to raise that, and we're also going to be getting the Dokkan attack, and now you're going to see his attack's going to be decently impressive. Where are we at this point? Of course, with the Dokkan mode, we got to worry about that first. We were at 12 million on the attack when he starts out at about 7 million. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Hand-eye coordination. We got that on lock today. The Dokkan attack, we really want to make sure that we nail that. So I don't see us being able to lose on this specific turn. I guess if AGL Ultimate Gohan gets supered, but he's supering first, so I doubt it. But you can see that's pretty decent damage right there, 21 million. So we should be good to go. I don't know if Gohan's going to be able to one-turn this. Just depends if we get crits or not, I guess. No. 13.4. Okay, yeah. If you want a crit, dude, that'd be like really cool. We'd be able to just move on to the next portion of this, right? No? All right, well, either way, with this turn, you're able to see that Gohan basically soloed with type advantage. Did a ton of damage. And we still have a decent amount of turns left before we, actually have to worry about losing. And we also are going to be able to see more increases on the defense and stuff like that. Gohan, Ultimate Gohan could be looking closer to 2 million or something like that. And, we're really, we're not even that far in, right? Like, turn 9, obviously that's, we're a decent ways in at this point, but we're not that far in, right? Like, we still have the Bojack phase, we still have the Janemba phase, and then we ultimately have the Broly phase. So that's going to give us plenty of time to let these other characters stack up as well, and we should be good to go after that. Like I said, I just want to show this turn, and then we'll quickly show the next turn, and Buhan. Bootank's defense isn't the most impressive right now, but his attack is starting to get up there pretty well at this point. So we're also going to be having the... Oh, okay, so this will be a good example here for Boo. Are you going to do any damage to Boo? Probably a little bit, but we'll heal it back off, right? Yeah, 52k, that's not that bad. Obviously, we're going to heal that back up. But now we have a Buhan around with Bootanks with the support. So both of these characters are up to about 750,000 defense. Just to show you guys, I want to get the stacks in with Buhan, or Bootanks, before we get the ones in with Majin Buu, just so I want to show this one off more than the other one. So you can see he's still dodging. The attack stat at a baseline is up to 4.5 million, and now he is supering for about 12 million. It was like 11.97 was that, or 11.91. Looking very impressive at this point, but we still have a couple more phases left, so let me do those, and then we'll look at how both these characters look in the last phase. Maybe we win, maybe we don't. Real quick, just for fun, here's Gohan eating a super for double digits. Oh, never mind. Okay. And Kid Buu sold the run. That's awesome. I should have brought Senzu Beans. That's what I get. All right. Oh, we're alive. Okay. Kid Buu is the GOAT, boys. That's, I don't know how much HP we have. 100,000. Wow, we have... He tanked that better than I thought he would, so cool, I guess. All right, never mind. I thought we sold the run, but I guess we're good. Okay, so we have reached turn 18 and the final phase. Now, this is going to be, we're going to cheat a little bit. Not really, because obviously we can use what the characters have, but we're going to be using the Ghost Usher over on Mr. Bootanks here, and we're also going to be fusing. So we're going to do this really quickly so we can take away the attacks and make sure we get to the next turn so we can look at what Ultimate Gohan is bringing to the table. And then we are also going to grab these really quickly, and then we are going to fuse into boot tank. So let's show the defense again. We're at 1.2 million, and then we're going to fuse really quickly, and then boom, you can see we are at 1.87, so almost 2 million defense at this point. Unfortunately, we will get the 24 key. We did luck out there. And now with that, we are going to get a decent attack stat here because we have the support coming in from Boo. So after stacking up for 18 turns, you can see the defense is well up into the 1.5 near 2 million range. And especially after we super and stuff like that, these characters are just extremely, extremely powerful at this point. And that is what 20 turns of stacking will do. That is why it is important. So it is going to be a fun time. So boom, here we go. Let's see. So 19 million right there. Ultimate Gohan does that for free. But very, very impressive for Mr. Bootanks. Boom, getting the crit, getting the action break, all of that fun stuff. 12.4 million right there. Let's see. How many supers are you going to do here for us, partner? That is 2. That is, man, I hate this new additional attack overlay. Or UI. It's so annoying. Like having to see, it's like, it looks like it's a normal and then it's not. And then boom. Okay, so not too bad, but you could see just how, 11 million, all right. That is good. That's that big bad boss is kicking in right there. But now, the star of the show, our boy, Tech Ultimate Gohan, you are up to 2.9, I don't know why I said 9, but 2.9 million. We're going to transform with you. And now, what are we at? We are at over 4 million defense. This Broly supers for 3 million, so even if he does it, let's go ahead and do this real quick. We'll just toss this in, get some free damage in, all of that fun stuff. We're not going to be able to take that home with us, so we'll be able to do that really quickly. The only thing that's going to take us out is a super there on the end for against Vegito, but we're not really worried about that. If we lose, we lose. We got to see what we wanted to see. He will tank this super for double digits, so hopefully we do get to clip that. But if not, he doesn't. But 4.2 million defense, this is going to be up against a 3 million super attack if Broly decides he wants to do it. Please do, just so we can show it. 23 million right there for Ultimate Gohan. So just not even a TLDR on this. If you watched through this video, we started it with Ultimate Gohan at 7 million, and you guys didn't see that because he was stunned on the first turn. And by the end of it, he is hitting for 24 million with over 4 million defense. And that is the power of stacking within this game, right? The defense started at like 200,000. Now we're over 4 million. And that is why it's so important. Well, not even so important, but that is why the mechanic is super broken, right? When characters get it, it is very exciting because you can see them do things like this. Now, we went out of our way and did a 20-turn event just to see it, but you guys are going to get to watch Ultimate Gohan take this super from Broly and lose the fight. But at least we got to see what we were looking for, the power of stacking within Dokkan. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, if you want to see all types of different Dokkan content that we do. We do informative stuff, and then we also have a good time with fun little things like this. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Dokkan content. We're going to let this turn play out, but otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, wow, we actually lived. All right, well, there you guys go. See you later.